Did you ever notice, Peppa might not be Mummy Pig's biological daughter? First, look at how Mummy Pig treats George when he's sick. She rushes Daddy Pig to call Dr. Brown Bear, tucks George in, and even brings him warm milk to help him sleep. But when Peppa gets sick, Mummy Pig keeps her distance, barely checks on her, and there's almost no worry on her face. Have you ever seen a mom act like that with her own child? Second, George's birthday gets the full royal treatment. Mummy and Daddy Pig plan real gifts, take him to the dinosaur museum, and even invite all the kids and Miss Rabbit for a big party. Peppa's birthday? They literally forget. To cover it, they buy a quick outfit for Peppa's teddy and call it a present. Third, we've seen Mummy Pig pregnant with George, but we've never gotten true baby footage of Peppa. Even baby photos are suspicious. In the olden days, there's a baby Peppa picture. Peppa first thinks it's cousin Alexander, but Mummy Pig jumps in and insists it's Peppa. Right then, Daddy Pig rushes in and says, "That photo was taken when we first moved into this house. It's Peppa." But if you look closely, you can tell Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig aren't telling the truth. There's a child in the back seat. Peppa would have been about 3 months old at that time, far too young to be sitting back there alone. That wouldn't be allowed. So who is that child? My guess, the Peppa we've heard whispers about, her sister, Poppy. Something happened when Poppy was very young, and she passed away. To cope with the grief, Mummy and Daddy Pig adopted Peppa, who looked so much like Poppy. At first they doted on her, but after George was born, everything shifted. Mummy Pig's affection seemed to center almost entirely on George. If you were Peppa and found out this truth, would you forgive Mummy and Daddy Pig? To keep the shipwrecked treasure for himself, Grampy Rabbit hatched a plan to make the only 2 people who knew the secret Granddad Dog and Grandpa Pig disappear for good. Step 1. Invite Granddad Dog and Grandpa Pig on a nice little fishing trip. They say yes, no clue it's coming. When Grandpa Pig sees the boat is falling apart, he offers his brand new one. Grampy shuts it down. "My boat's fine." So the 3 of them head far offshore in the rusty one. At first, smooth the sailing. They even sit down for lunch. But with no one at the helm, the boat drifts into unknown waters. High winds, no signal, no idea how to get back. Then the hull starts taking on water, fast. Right at the critical moment, Grampy bails, jumps overboard, and swims to a deserted island nearby. Granddad Dog and Grandpa Pig scramble after him. Immediate danger avoided. New problem: no food, no fresh water. Hope zero. What they don't know. Grampy hid chocolate and sneaks bites when they're not looking. HES confident his plan will hold. It doesn't. 3 days pass. Captain Dog realizes they never returned. Launches a search, and after 3 hours finds them. Rescue complete. Plan failed. Grampy is crushed. And it gets worse. The shipwrecked treasure. Mr. Bull finds it, and the police sees it. Grampy loses a boat, burns a scheme and walks away with nothing. Spotted other Minus droppers like this? Drop them in the comments. Your finds might make the next video. Have you ever noticed Susie's real dad might actually be Mr. Bull? I know, that's a childhood ruiner, but I've got the receipts. First, Susie's mom is just a firefighter. Yet their family has 2 cars. She's constantly taking Susie on trips and shopping sprees. In Daddy's movie camera, when Daddy Pig splurges on an extremely expensive camcorder, Peppa says,
"Susie Sheep's mommy has a movie camera."
I've already shown in earlier videos that Peppa's family is loaded, so Susie's household matching that lifestyle doesn't line up with mom's income alone. The only explanation, Mr. Bull is quietly bankrolling them. As the town's building contractor, head of roadworks, and the guy who executes public budgets, he controls funds and construction permits. He's both rich and powerful. For him, this would be easy. Second, Susie doesn't quite look like a typical sheep. She doesn't have the pointier face. She seems to have inherited Mr. Bull's round face. Her personality, too, isn't lamb, gentle. It's bullish, impulsive, stubborn, and naturally bossy. Third, Mr. Bull is often the one showing up at school pick. Think about it. Do we ever see a bull-looking kid there? And aside from Susie, who's effectively from a single-parent home, every child is picked up by their own parents, which suggests Mr. Bull is there for Susie. Fourth, Susie's lifelong dream is to be a nurse. That lines up with her parents' work patterns. Mom rescues people, Dad fixes houses and roads. Both jobs are about repairing, helping, restoring. No wonder Susie leans toward a healing profession. So, why doesn't Susie ever call Mr. Bull? Because Mr. Bull already has a family. Susie's mom has warned her since she was little never to reveal the secret. In public, she can only say, "Mr. Bull." Spotted other wild Peppa Pig theories? Drop them in the comments. Your discovery might make it into my next